Hey everyone, this is Matt from Rane DJ here, and we're down at DJKit in Newbury, and we have a brand new Rane 12. So we're going to unbox this thing, show you what it comes with, and also show you how to put it together. So let's get cracking. Here we go. It speaks for itself. Lovely. Right, let's get this guy open. Beautiful. So the first thing we'll see, and here's the platter assembly. Very important as well, in the manual you'll find an Allen wrench. We'll come on to that later. Let's get the platter out. Here we go. Part 1 of the Rane 12. So also check we haven't missed anything. We have our power cable on the side here, and also on the other side, USB cable. So what we'll do now, let's get this platter assembly going. So here's the platter. Now also inside this box you'll find a very special piece of vinyl. Beautiful Rane slip mat. And here is the Rane vinyl for the 12. You can actually see, before we put it on, here's the technology that goes on inside our vinyl. We have a sensor in here, and it's very important that we actually place this on the platter in the correct way. Let's move on to that now. Okay, so now we've got our 12 with the whole setup here. So let's assemble the platter and show you how it works. So the first thing we do is we have to align these two studs here with these two holes here. There we go. And then we just place our slip mat on. The next thing is to apply the Rane vinyl. Now you'll notice there's a hole here where the Allen key goes, and also on the spindle you'll see there's a little indent there. What we have to do now is line up the Allen key with this indent. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so now we've got the Allen key lined up with the spindle notch. We take our wrench that we got with the box and we just tighten this up to our preferred setting. Now this is very much a user definable stage. We can have this loose or as tight as we like, dependent on feeling. If you're a battle turntablist or you're just mixing, so you're more used to just nudging the vinyl. So there we go. I can also, as I'm tightening this, just ever so slightly lift the vinyl up or apply pressure downwards depending on how I want the feeling to be. And there we go, that's how we set up our Rane 12. Okay, so now the 12 is set up with the platter and the vinyl, let's get this hooked up into the 72. So we're going to take our included USB cable from 12 and put it in the back of the 72. You'll see here we have deck 1 and deck 2. I already have 12 set up on the left deck. This 12 is going to be inputted into the deck 2 position. Now we can also hook the 12 directly into our laptop, but we have the hub on the 72 for convenience. So let's get this turned up and turn the motor on. Now when you first turn the 12 on, you'll see that the deck buttons will flash. Because we're using the 72, which is a 2-channel club kit enabled mixer, we can access deck 1 and 2 on the 12. My left deck is set to deck 1, so I have this on 2. Now it's very important to notice that on the back of the 12 we have 2 torque settings, our high torque and our low torque. With the low torque setting, what we do is essentially emulate a Technics 1200. With our high torque, this is our instant start-stop motor. So if we look at our strip search now, this has 2 functions. First is needle drop. If we hit Q mode, this is where we input and also delete cue points. Now if I hold down Q mode, I can actually delete the cue points, or I can insert these at random. And then you see here we have a 100mm pitch fader with a center indent with +8, 16 and 50 pitch range available. Now there's no mistaking, this is a true turntable, even to the point where we can wind this down. Okay, so now we have our full setup complete here. What I'll do is work you through how the effects integrate with Serato, and also how we can adjust our cut-in on our crossfader. So let's run off a beat. So the 72 is a touch-enabled device. Once we hit effects, we're greeted with our effects per bank. Now, as you can see, we have what I call our flex effects, which are our inbuilt hardware effects, but also, on top of these, we have our sirata effects. Now, the unique thing about the 72 is we can combine these with any of the 3 previous sirata effects in the list. So to give an example of that, right now, I have the hold echo on the flex effects. Now, if I want to change the flex effects, I simply hit bank B and cycle through my effects. So let's keep it on the hold effect. So I'll engage that now. And let's say I want to add a high pass filter from sirata. I simply tap effects 1 and engage the panel with the flex effects. Now, while the effect is engaged, I can still tweak using the encoder. So here I am, using the high pass filter with the hold echo. Now, these toggle switches are momentary or latching. They're also user definable as well. What we can do is actually lift this plate up and flip these 180. So I can have my momentary and latching in reverse order. Like that. Also, the effects are assignable from the touchscreen. Here you can see I've routed it to the sampler, but also we can assign deck 1 and 2 where we wish to choose. Now, another cool way the screen interacts with the effects is our touch effects. Now, when we're in the screen, we have an XY axis, which has a combined high and low pass filter with our chosen flex effects. If I press bank B again, I can actually flip through the effects I wish to combine with the high-low pass filter. So let's go with the echo. And I can change that to a, let's say, a phaser. So that's how the effects integrate with serato and also our built-in flex effects. Okay, so now we're going to talk about our brand new MKII fader. So here it is. It's our brand new fader assembly. Our super magnet technology, also user adjustable via the tension screw here. Now, the unique thing about the 72 is that we use the MKII on our channel faders as well as our cross fader. Now, not only is it user adjustable via the screw here, but we can also go into our settings and adjust our cutting. So when we tap Shift in menu, we'll be greeted with our main menu settings. If we hit cut and adjust and choose the fader of our choice, I can move it over here and select a cutting position of 1, set right position. I tap it again, move it to the left position and set the left deck as well. So obviously, with the cutting position of 1, that's where our crab scratches will get nice and tight. Okay, so that's just a quick walkthrough on how to set up the 12s and also a few features on the 72. Don't forget, order these now from DJKit, either in store or online. Thanks for watching.